Everybody, this is Inside Takes. Today I'm interviewing Victor Jordan.
What's up?
All right. So first, let's start off. What's your height?
5'8",
All right. What class you're in?
24.
All right. Any offers or interests?
Right now, I've been talking to South Dakota State, and I
Ooh.
got mail from West Virginia, no, West Georgia State.
All right. All right. So let's get into it. So, who or what inspired you to play football?
Actually, my big brother, because he he played before me, and I had an injury, and he walked me through it. So I wanted to show him that I was thankful.
All right. That's awesome. So, what do you think are like the best parts of your game?
Um, my knowledge, because I
Well,
study the game very well, so I understand the angles of everything.
yeah, that's a big part of the game. So, who is like your favorite NFL player, current or all time?
Current right now has to be Jalen Ramsey. He brings the boom every time. He talks that talk, bring the boom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, obviously a great corner. He's been a stud for a couple of years in the league, so
Yeah.
that's a great choice. So, what does a day of training look like for you?
So I'll head to track after school, maybe 2 hours. Then I'll get a recovery in, eat some food, then go to the weight room, and then that's pretty it. Pretty much it. Then on the weekends, I got a personal trainer. Go to him.
Ooh. All right. So, I know that you were on varsity as a sophomore. I mean, how cool is that for you?
It's actually amazing because I get to brag to my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was a big step up too because the game moves faster, everybody's stronger, and they all know the same thing. So now you got to think, how can I be different from everybody else?
Yeah. So, what are some camps or places that you've gone to for football?
So far, I only been to one camp, the push camp, but on April 24th, I have a camp coming up in Waukegan, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. So, how had playing like I know you play like a lot of different positions, very versatile, very unique positions. How do you
Yeah.
think that's helped you as your all around game?
So playing receiver as a DB, I know like if he's going to my inside, he want to get to the outside. So it's
Yeah,
helping in the game better. And as a receiver playing DB, I know if he's standing right here, what to do to get around him, or how to shake him, or lean this much, then break. So it helps a lot.
playing both sides, knowing both sides of the game, especially with your knowledge of the game. I mean, that's gonna help a lot, especially when you get to that college level and the pros. Just being able to like read the defender, or if you're on the defense, knowing what the tells of the receiver is.
Yeah, like little things like if his foot is slanted inside more, you want to do a harder break. So look out for the double moves and all that good stuff. If you come off the ball hard, I know it's gonna be like a little short route.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask these questions for both receiver and DB. What type of style do you play as a receiver? Are you a speed threat? Deep threat? Are you like a slot guy?
Slot guy. I like to create space, take my time with it.
A lot of speed.
Yeah,
All right, and now as a DB, are you more of like a zone? Are you more of a zone guy, man coverage, lockdown?
both. Honestly, both. I thrive in both. Like it honestly depends. Like if it's a faster guy, I like playing zone so I can stay back and read him and the quarterback. But if he's more physical, I like to get hands on.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you kind of match the intensity of the receiver.
pretty much.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, all right. So, what is a highlight of your high school career so far in football, and what is something that you wish you would have done?
Um, Something I wish I would have done, taking my diet more seriously and got a trainer early on.
Yeah. Now, what is like a big highlight of your high school career
Um,
so far?
so it was third down against Ben Nye, and I seen the lineman was looking down, right? So
Yeah.
mom was telling me he can't see you, just go in there. So I took the risk, went in there and got a TFL. So that was a big play for me because then it
Ooh.
boosted my confidence really.
Yeah, I mean, big plays like that definitely boost your confidence, and I mean, that just helps your game overall, having more confidence and being,
Yeah.
you're being able to trust how you play.
Yeah.
So so how like what would you give? What advice would you give to younger players that are coming up? You know, trying to play many positions, are very versatile players, but don't know how to like utilize themselves to the full extent.
Um, just try to work hard. Whatever you do, give it your all. Because then, if you give it your all, you be confident because you know you work for it. So there shouldn't be no self doubt.
Yeah. Um, what do you think is your favorite thing about being able to play offense and defense?
I can have fun. I can have fun with the guys on offense and defense. So like, if the D make a good play, I can go around with them. But likewise with the offense, you know.
Yeah, definitely. So, what are some of your hobbies outside of sports?
Um, I like video games, but then I like to study the world because it's
Oh,
just crazy how like everything has its own brain, run, walks, stuff like that.
yeah. I mean, I love doing that type of stuff, man. I mean, of course, video games is a favorite for everybody, especially athletes. Being able to, just play as like your favorite players, and then go out there and then try to imitate them. Like
Yeah,
everybody tries to imitate those OBJ catches.
yeah. Another thing is I would tell young athletes is to play Madden because Madden will get you the feel of what the field can because you're not there yet. Like if you want to practice your man press, use Madden because then it'll show you what to do and what not to do. You know?
Wow, I never thought of it like that, but yeah, now that I think about it, that definitely would help.
Yeah, and too. Practice coming down in the box. Practice maybe coming in harder on the inside or outside. Practice shedding. Practice like get to know how much time you have. You know.
Yeah, definitely. So of course, adversity is a big thing in all athletes' careers. So how do you think adversity or pushing through things have helped you as an athlete and as a person?
It just shows me that everything is temporary. Like if something bad happens, it's just getting you ready for the next great thing. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. So what's your mentality if you have to face adversity?
Work through it.
Nice.
Keep your
Yeah.
head.
So
There we go. He get you through anything.
yeah. Man, that's such a great quote right there. Um, what a great way to word it. I mean, do you want to break down some film now?
Let's get it.
All right. So you can just present your screen. We'll break it down a little bit.
All right. So here's the play I was telling you about. Being I'm right here. Can you see?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I see this guy, his head is down. I can't see his eyes. So then I know he can't see me. And then the formation they in is like if they pass the ball, it's going to be something deep so I can recover. So I took a risk. Once I
She said
got
to
back
creep
here,
in.
yep. Once I got back here, the fullback he exploded out. So then I'm like, oh yeah, it's a run play. So now I gotta meet him at a great angle, and that's what I do.
Boom.
And the
Dude, I
same,
can tell that you're able to read the field.
yep. And the same thing here. They've run the same play. I say it's time to make something happen. So I go in, do the same thing here.
Man, big time player, huh?
Yeah. And then here I seen it was like three guys behind him. So it's no way I'm gonna hit him in his chest and make him fall, you know? So I just take out the ankles. I thought it was going to the right side, but he actually cut it to the left side. So I have to dive and make this tackle.
Receiver helps make doing that, right? Just being able to use your brain just to get there, huh?
Yep. Knowing how running back thinks too. I want to get to the
Yeah.
outside, so I gotta stop it. Here, I was just going for a strip ball. You know, he gained like 10 yards. Just following the blockers that make the tackle.
Dude, that's a rare combination of being of the speed and the mentality, the mindset.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, have some pretty big receivers. Here's the play I was telling you about. It was like three guys behind him or something like that. So I couldn't really hit him in the chest. So I took out the ankles.
Oh,
And then this like probably like my first welcome to high school play right here. I seen him, tracked the inside hip, made the play.
nice.
Then here, I just seen he already best through, so have to find a ball, see ball, get ball. And actually here I knew the play. I think he's supposed to go outside, but he cut it up. So
Got him good right there.
yep. And then here I actually hurt my shoulder, but that mentality of keep going through whatever. I seen him play,
Yeah.
came made a big hit. Then here, I know this guy's a big back, right? It's like the third play of the game. I'm pretty far, so I want to track the nearest hip until I get there. Here, I'm expecting pass, so I get in my zone. He throws the ball. I'm thinking I'm going to have help coming down, but there's no help, so I got to get in near his hip. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I do.
There we go.
Then here, I see he's going to the sideline, so I made him go out of bounds.
Smart.
I was just trying to move. I learned dip to the outside and come back inside. So now next year, I'm going to use that move a lot. That sums it up.
That was some really good highlights, man. I tell you, it's really rare to see somebody who has like that mentality, just a drive, just to go out there and make a play happen, even in those moments where it's gonna be like, okay, if I make a mistake, then I cost the game. But if I make a good play, not a lot of guys will do that, and not a lot of guys will be able to come in clutch in those moments, being able to trust your game, and then of course. What goes along with that is just you being able to read the play so well. Like I can even just see right there, like you're creeping in. Sometimes you're going back out. You're able to read the play really well, and that's something special.
Yeah, my uncle always told me, don't be scared to mess up, because like the opportunity is there. You have to take it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. I mean, in any sport, that's how it is. So, real quick. So obviously, team chemistry is valued a lot. So, how do you like to build chemistry with your teammates off the field or on the field?
Honestly, I like to show them that they can trust me and that I'm there for them when they need me. Because then, if you can get to like know a person, then the chemistry just goes up 10 times more. And
Yeah,
like they mess up, I'm like, it's okay. You got the next play. I never want to
yeah,
be the
definitely. What a great mentality. You're definitely a leader. Just what you said right there. Just hey, just look at the next play. That's just something that you don't see in a lot of guys. Some guys will get down on the teammates and make them feel worse, but that's not gonna help. You're a guy
yeah
that's gonna pick your teammate up.
yeah. I learned that from Pop Warner because when I messed up, the older guys would be like, hey Vic, you got this. You're a good player. Stick to your training and do what you do.
Wow. So you talked about your brother a little bit earlier. So do you think that he helped with your training a lot, or just getting you through stuff? Like, how's your bond with him?
It's actually great. When I was younger, we would go outside and play catch. If I drop a pass, it's 20 push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Or 10.
Oh,
So that's why my hands are so good right now. I can do crazy things because it's all to him. He helped me a lot.
definitely. So, you also talked about going to the track earlier.
Yeah,
Um, I don't think people realize, I know, how important just running is. So, how important is running, just even just like sprints or whatever, as a DB and a wide receiver?
yeah. So speed in today's game is crucial because you can get burnt off the route, but when the ball in the air, if you can get there, that's all that matters. So
Yeah.
I try to work on my speed every day, honestly. Every day, every other day. Work on mechanics, all that good stuff. Work on being fluid and on my brakes.
Okay. So you talk about mechanics. How important is mechanics for you, especially as a player who does multiple different positions?
Um, honestly, it's crucial because in the game you don't want to think about what you're doing. You want to do it. So I do it enough so that when it's time to do it, my body automatically knows to do this and does that. You know.
Yeah. So outside of football, what do you do to get you prepared like for the football season? Like, do you have any other sports that you play, or do you like have like a training regimen?
Um. So at first, when the season first ended, I just got big in the weight room, eating a lot of protein, good foods like that, getting big. Then I started running track, getting lean and cut up and fast. And then I'm working with a personal trainer to work on all the little things, all the little touch ups. So when the season come, I'll be ready.
Yeah, because the little things, are really the things that people miss. That's the most crucial thing.
Yep.
So, as a receiver, a big thing is route running, especially as a slot receiver. So, how would you say your route running is? And just kind of like explain like how you run good routes.
Honestly, running good routes all about the man in front of you. Like if he's playing press inside and you got like a fade or something, you want to get him to bite the slant or something. So like you want to get his eyes in the backfield because then once you do that, it's over with. It's fair game. I'm a DB, so I know once you look, I got him beat. My favorite route is a post corner, so I always
Oh,
take an outside release, right, and then I run the post. Once they look back at the QB, then I break it off because eyes is everything.
yes, definitely. Um, and that's playing DB and receiver, just those little things like eyes. Being able to read a person's eyes. That's just definitely gonna help.
Yeah, and like if you want to do like a dig or like an out route, you want to set them up so like, cause I know the body. If your hip's one way, it can't flip back that way that fast. So if you run to the inside very fast and get the DB hips to flip and you break your heart, you're gonna have success 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're gonna get Jalen Ramsey, but we're in high school, bro.
Yeah, I mean you're right. That guy Jalen Ramsey, he does some incredible things, and of course, as
Yeah.
how you were saying, if you get the DB's hips to turn, you pretty much got him. So, what are some drills that you like to do, especially as a receiver in DB? Because I've seen you do some like backpedaling stuff, and then you turn on a dime. Yeah, I've seen you do that. So, just talk about some
So
drills.
I like to do V breaks where you get like 4 cones and you take 3 steps back and then you get like an explosive step going straight through it. That's for DB. And then for receiver, I like to work on my stick and move. So jog, 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 stick, stick. Jog, 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 stick, stick. And
Oh,
then I like to get 2 cones to emphasize the DB. So I'll put the cone on the inside of me, then I talk to myself, okay, he's inside shade, so how can I get around this? So I practice the moves like a split release with a dip and dip the shoulder, stuff like that. So when times come in a game or 1v1, it just happens automatically.
yeah. All right, man. It's been great talking to you. What a great interview. Everybody check him out. I'll link his Instagram, all the socials, in the video. Great talking to you.
Likewise, man. Thank you for having me.
Of course, man. Anytime. All right. What a great interview with Victor Jordan. Scouts are definitely gotta look at him, and will be looking at him. Such a talented player, and I can't wait to see him at the next level. Yeah. Thanks for coming on here.
Appreciate you, man.
All right. Yeah. Peace.